there is a time coming where you will not have the strength. You see, now, the reason why young people sometimes they play with the things of God is because they have something we call strength. When you are young, there is something we have called strength. You can go and work. You can do certain things to get certain things. You can do some dubious things to get certain things. But when you grow old, you don't have strength. So when you are young, you can reject God. But when you grow old, you cannot reject God. It will take the God you have to overcome certain things in your life. Because one, strength is not on your side. Age is not on your side. Health might not be on your side. You need a supernatural being. You need something which is beyond you to help you. So that's why he was saying that whilst you are young, remember your creator in the days of your youth. Remember your God. Make sure say make sure say and I was telling the first service that when you are young and you start moving with God, God will start to reveal his ordinances to you. Apostle Paul said, there are believers that they do everything. You cannot be such a believer. No, God, even the devil is not interested in you, or no, he's not interested in you. Because even the devil, he likes men who are allegiant. They are very committed to him. So when you are a believer, who do you belong to? Who do you belong to? But if you want to walk with God, you must be careful to choose the things that you do. And in the course of that, Abraham started as God's prophet. In the process of time, God said, you are my friend. He said, my friend Abraham. No more my prophet. The man is my friend. When somebody is your friend, basically what you are trying to say is that we are co-equals. In a contest, when you talk, I can talk. If I do not agree with you, I can say I don't agree with you. That was the dimension God brought Abraham. But Abraham is my friend. Is the Lord helping us? So whilst you are young now, there is the need for you to create a very strong relationship with God. The ordinances of God, that you grow with God, that when you now become old, those things have become part of you. You have moved from just being a child of God, from just being a servant of God, but you have now become a friend of God. And when God becomes your friend, you come into the dimension that when God wants to do a thing, he can come to you and say, you know, I want to take this person. I want him to come and rest. What do you think of it? And you can raise reasons and you can tell God, say, no, this thing, don't do it. Due to this, due to that. Say, hey, you think so? Okay. Can you believe that? That was what God did with Moses. Moses was his prophet, but Moses came to a dimension that Moses now became his friend. Remember what God did? He said that when I pick a prophet, I reveal what I want to do to him in dreams. But as for Moses, I talked to him face to face. Moses came to the dimension where he was now a friend of Adonai. He said, let me finish these people. Moses said, no, let this evil, can you believe it? And man telling God, let this evil be far away from. And God didn't get him. He gave him reasons and he listened and he said, okay, I will do it. To the extent he has now become a friend of Adonai. And the reason is because he didn't do anything. He was very careful in the things that he chooses. And he made sure they are that which desire or which is upon the heart of the Lord. And he grew through it, that he came to the place where now God classified him as my friend. And you need that when you are in your old age. When you grow old and your strength has left you, because God does not grow old. God is not in a body that he grows old. No. So you will need it. You will now need the strength of God. That when a thing is happening somewhere, you cannot sit in a car for 4 hours. But wherever you are, you can lift your eyes and say, my God and my friend, I beseech thee. Situation around. And instantly, they will call you back and say, they've changed it all. Because your God is not backed, or your God is not limited by time and distance and season. He's not limited. It's not. It's not. The Lord said, he said, Jacob have I loved, Esau. These two people are coming from one womb, one father, one mother. But he said, I love one, I hate one. Why do I love one and I hate one? One does not seek after the things that I desire. Another one he has made up his mind to go after the God of his fathers. Listen, don't be a church goer. Anything that you see God revealing and leading us, young men and women, you have an inheritance in this house. Make use of the inheritance and the covenant that you have.
Yes, Lord.
There is a covenant, there is an inheritance. Make use of it. Make use of it. The things that you see, sir, we go after it. Lot walk with Abraham, and he just did the things Abraham did. And the dimension God put on Abraham came upon him. The moment he went away from those things, he changed. We must not look. It should not be time for us to go to the orphanages and do things and this thing, and then we must now come to you rallying for money. Please, can you bring some money? Please, can you do this? Please, can you do no? Jacob got to a place. God was inside that place. He said, he didn't know. The guy slept. Akwane died, like the way Jesus slept in a boat. It was later that Adonai came to him in a dream. Before he went, God is here. I didn't know. You can be here, and you can be in a very powerful place where God is, and you are sleeping, and you don't know. You think the story is ending with you? Okay. Thank God. The most painful thing is growing old, seeing demonic things happening to your children and your grandchildren, and you can't do anything about it. A time and a season is coming. You cannot pray 4 hours. You cannot pray 5 hours. Your body will not support it. You can only do 1 hour. You can only do 30 minutes. Would it be sufficient enough to show mercy? Would your 30 minutes prayer deliver your grandchild? Will it deliver your son? Will it deliver your great-grandchild? This is the question. What's the one you have say, Nana, Nana, what shall I share with you? Nana, when you have money, and you cannot even walk from here to here. What would you do? You know about it. But if you have a God, and if your God is your friend, even if he has not made up his mind that he's coming to you, you can call him because he's your friend. And because he is the Lord of Lords. And because he has a friendship with you, friends help friends. The Lord will say, be still. Don't talk about it again. It is done.